Guys, let's just face it. The Miami Dolphins next season are going to be one of the most dominating teams in the NFL. They just have potentially $42 million in cap space with a couple different things, okay? They had one of the best offenses in the NFL. And if it wasn't for Tua's injuries, in my heart, I know for a fact the Dolphins would have gone even further in the playoffs. And I don't want to say they would have won the Super Bowl, but they would have made it a lot more interesting. Guys, one of the biggest problems for the Dolphins is, number one, Tua's injuries and their O-line, okay? If Tua, in my opinion, if he gets one more concussion, his career may be over, okay? But one of the things that the Dolphins did so far before free agency opens on March 15th, they picked up his fifth-year option, okay? By picking up his fifth-year option, to me, it shows that the Dolphins are ready to commit as Tua as their number one guy for the future. Now, next season, he's going to get paid. You know how the quarterback market is right now. It's extremely inflated. Tua next season is going to get paid. That's number one. Number two, with all the freed up cap space money, they have to protect him. They're going to use a lot of that money for two different things. Obviously, for their O-line and to fill in the huge gap of the middle linebacking side for the defensive side. Okay, but we'll get there. Tua is probably the most important piece in the offense. The second most important piece is Tyreek Hill, then is Jalen Waddle. Right now, the Miami Dolphins do not really have a running back. They only have one signed running back to start the season, okay? That's kind of scary. There are rumors that maybe Derrick Henry might come. And honestly, guys, we don't need him. He's going to cost a lot of money. He's going to want the ball every single time. It's going to make a very overpowered offense. But honestly, guys, we don't need a running back that's worth $13 million. Take up a lot of the cap space. We don't need him, okay? That's one big thing. We do not need this guy, okay? The second thing, we have to improve the defensive side. Now, they just restructured Tyreek Hill's and Bradley Chubb's contract. Byron Jones might get cut or he's going to retire. He's going to free up a lot of space. Around $42 million is going to be free. One of the biggest free agents, in my opinion, on the defensive side, that's a middle linebacker, that it's an ex-Pro Bowler, ex-Super Bowl winner with the Seattle Seahawks, is Bobby Wagner. Now, Bobby Wagner could be a huge veteran and he still has experience. He got released by the Rams, but I don't know why they did that because honestly, he could still play. Whether he's 35, 40 years old, the way he played last season was pretty much lights out, and it's exactly what you expect from a middle linebacker. Stuffing the run, play your pass protections, do your goddamn job. And that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Now, with veteran experience, he's going to be experienced. He's going to be teaching the young cats how to actually play the position. And if he could do that and teach hopefully the other middle linebacker that we get in the draft, or hopefully, like there's been a lot of talk with the Clemson linebacker, let's see if we get him. It's going to be a very dominant defense, okay? Now, there are rumors that Xavier Howard might walk or they get traded. Honestly, he's lost a couple steps. Honestly, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'll be so confident if we lose him, okay? Yes, he's the captain of the defense. We have a lot of corners on the backside that have been doing a pretty good job. So, if the Dolphins, with the amount of money that they have right now, if they improve their O-line, make sure Tua is protected, make sure Tua has enough time to throw the ball, Tua is going to find either Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill. Now, last season, their offense was mainly on point because of timing. Okay, McDaniels has to change up that offense in some shape, way, or form. It cannot be that RPO, that repass option stuff. He has to change up the timing. We have to play to Tua's benefits, but at the same time, we have to throw the ball out quickly. So, I suggest have an offense with levels. Short, intermediate, long, as every offense should have, right? But use everybody to their strengths. Now, Jalen Waddle didn't get the enough amount of catch that he did the previous season because Tyreek Hill was there. But Jalen Waddle could catch the ball. He has to play the slot. Tyreek Hill has to play outside. And now, crap, he's been an emerging receiver there. We also have a lot of emerging receivers out there, right? Now, the Dolphins really need a running back in order to actually make the offense a little bit more dynamic. Because everybody knows you need good corners, speedy corners in order to stop the Dolphins, okay? Physical corners in order to stop the Dolphins. So how do you, in a way, remedy that, right? You need the running back. Now, again, they only have one running back signed. Is he going to be an every down back play? Is he going to be the goal line guy? No. With that salary cap money, they need to find one particular person that is an every down back. Okay, you don't need a change of pace. Keep that guy there. Now, there are a couple names out there that do interest me, honestly. There's been names out there like Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry. Zeke might get cut. We might get up Zeke. It's just many different things, okay? I would actually even bring back Moser and Wilson Jr. back to the Dolphins offense just to see how things actually shake up. Okay, my personal opinion. I think the Dolphins next season, if they improve their offensive line, and actually fill the gaps for their middle linebackers, the Dolphins are going to be one scary team. Now, are they going to win the division with the Bills and the Jets? If Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, I don't think the Dolphins are going to win the division, but they will make a lot of noise heading into the playoffs. Now, so guys, I'm sick and tired of seeing an 8-8 team go to the playoffs, and I've seen the Dolphins get eliminated either from the first round or not make the playoffs many, many times. I'm sick of it. Now, they have a huge chance. With a healthy Bradley Chubb, you're going to be very dominant. Now, Phillips and Wilkins, they're going to be dominant as well. If you bring in, I promise you, if you guys bring in Bobby Wagner, he's going to be a huge difference maker. And the Dolphins are going to be probably top 10 in defense this upcoming season. Mark my words. I promise you that, because the Dolphins have the ingredients. They have the recipe. All they need is the execution. Now, I am so happy they got rid of that defensive coordinator last season, because that guy, even me, I'm not a GM, I'm not a manager, I'm not a coach, right? I used to play the game, but there were some questionable plays on the defensive side that I'm like, what type of plays is this guy running? What is going on, right? I'm so happy that McDaniels got a more competent defensive coordinator, that they're going to get ready, because this season, guys, is going to be high flying. It's going to be high powered. Now with a ramped up offense, ramped up O-line, and a ramped up defense, hopefully they get Wagner. The Dolphins are going to be one scary team. And I end the video there. I don't want to drop the Blue Yeti, but if I did, mic drop. Let's go, guys. Please remember to subscribe down to the channel. Hit that like button. See you guys next time, and peace.